and welcome to the Ariel Views. I'm Ariel.
And I'm Oscar.
And we're here to talk about our plans for 2021. Today is January 1st, and we thought what better time to talk about our plans for the future of this channel and of our lives. And then, as we were talking about making this video, we realized we really haven't ever had a sit-down chat
Introduce ourselves.
So, of course, I'm Ariel.
I'm Oscar.
And we have been dating for the past few years. We met working in the emergency room. We are both emergency room nurses. I've been an ER nurse a little over 6 years, and
about 10 years.
About 10 years. What else have you been doing?
I've been an AOD, or administrator on duty, for the last 4.
But we have decided to pursue travel nursing! If you've seen any of our other videos, you might know that we are a little addicted to traveling. So we thought, what an amazing opportunity to pursue something that we love in conjunction with our careers. Of course, 2020 definitely taught us to look at our lives and reevaluate what we were doing, and also to kind of look at our lives in relation to our futures and what our lives are going to look like in a few years.
Kind of made us realize what's really important in our lives, you know? Mm-hmm. Family, friends, and do things now instead of trying to wait till later, till retirement. But why wait till retirement?
Right.
Why can't we enjoy our jobs now and also get to travel at the same time? Travel nursing's like the answer.
So we asked a bunch of our friends to send us some questions because we were not really able to come up with many questions. So we asked some of our friends to send us their questions as to why we're doing travel nursing and other things that they were curious about. And maybe if you're interested in travel nursing, you can follow along as well, and you can kind of follow our journey and see if it's worth it. If it ends up crashing and burning, well, you can learn from our mistakes. Okay, so first question is, what is travel nursing?
Travel nursing. What is travel nursing, Ariel?
So, travel nursing basically is exactly what it sounds like. You travel the country working various contracts in different hospitals, anywhere from as little as 2 weeks to 13 weeks, or even more than that. It just depends. Depends on why they need the travelers. It depends on whether or not you like the hospital. You can extend your contract. When you want to do travel nursing, you basically just find an agency, and there's tons of travel agencies out there for travel nurses. And you find a recruiter, and your recruiter will set you up with all the needs of the hospitals in the country. And you kind of just pick from there based on what you want. You know, where you want to go, if the pay is what you want. Yeah, so the options are pretty endless. So the next question, why are you going into travel nursing?
I'm going into travel nursing because the whole COVID thing, it made us realize that you gotta do stuff now because tomorrow's not a given, you know? And since we like to travel, we like to meet new people, it's like, why can't we enjoy our job and travel at the same time? So that's why I want to do it.
Yeah, we're pretty much on the same page. We love to explore, we love to adventure, and to be able to do that with our jobs and getting paid, it's just kind of like the best of both worlds.
And to do it with a person you love.
Yeah.
It's a plus.
But yeah, it's true. I wouldn't ever do this by myself. Next question, where do you want to travel to, or does it matter? I don't think it really matters for us. I don't want to put us in a box. We'll keep our minds open, see what's out there, and who knows where we'll end up. And that's kind of what makes it fun. We don't know where we're going to end up. And some people think that's scary and crazy, and it is kind of scary and crazy.
It is scary.
But I think that's kind of what makes the adventure fun. We have our preferences, but I don't think it matters. Well, this kind of goes along with that question. Would you stay close to home, or would you go far away?
Far away, but I guess sometimes we could take an assignment kind of close by because I know we'll miss our families and friends.
What are the pros and cons of travel nursing?
You don't know the facility, you don't know the people you're working with, protocols, doctors, and their way of doing things. But then
that's also kind of a pro.
That's kind of a pro. I didn't know you did it that way, or
like it's definitely a learning curve for sure. But I think that's important to do in your career here and there.
Getting out of your comfort zone.
Yeah. I think the cons are just, of course, the obvious, like leaving home, leaving friends, leaving family. Those people that are meant to stay close will stay close, and family will always be there. So I think that's a main con, and the pros are pretty obvious. Getting paid to travel is pretty awesome. All right, next question. What are you most nervous about?
Like not being able to like hang with the new crew or the new, your new work environment. I think we'll be fine.
Yeah. A big thing about nursing, especially ER nursing, is how important, it is to have that team mentality and that team approach to very sick patients. I mean, that's what we've known, so maybe it's not like that everywhere else, and that's kind of what we're used to. So I'm kind of nervous about that. Of course, nervous about charting systems. I think with travel nursing, I think you get like maybe a day or two of orientation, and then it's pretty much like
You're on your own.
kick you out. You hit the ground running. I'm kind of nervous about that, but that, it's just part of the job, and we've done it before. I think we'll be fine.
Yeah, as long as the patients are safe and
kind of along with that question, what are you most excited about?
I like what we said earlier, like just seeing new places and meeting new people. Even 100 miles from here, people think differently than what we think.
Getting a new perspective, I think that'll be important. And I think it's important to push yourself out of your comfort zone as a nurse and as a human being in general.
Doing this, I think, is totally getting us out of our comfort zone.
Totally. We could just stay in our little bubble forever and we'd be fine. But I think we as people and our personalities, like we always kind of want a little bit more. How long do you plan to take travel assignments?
Whatever amount of time it takes to achieve our goals. 3 years, 5 years, maybe even more. What if we just become nomads?
I know. I think it's easy to get it twisted, especially after 2020. A lot of nurses have left bedside for various reasons. Of course, money talks for sure. That's a big pro for us, but it's not the reason why we're doing this. The whole premise of travel nursing is so appealing to us that we'll probably be doing this for a long time. Obviously, if everything goes according to plan. We might hate it, I don't know. But that's kind of why we're documenting this and kind of why we're making this like a series, I guess, on this channel, because we might be able to give advice to anybody out there who's watching that wants to do travel nursing. If everything goes according to plan, I'm hoping we can do this for at least a few years. What is your dream assignment?
Somewhere near the beach.
Hawaii.
Hawaii.
I think that's every travel nurse's dream assignment. That's why those assignments go so quick. Can you imagine living in Hawaii for 3 months? Wow. People who live in Hawaii now are probably like, yeah,
stop coming.
Amazing. Yeah, they're probably like, leave us alone, please. That, or even Alaska would be amazing. Or even like one of those U.S. territory assignments, like U.S. Virgin Islands. Guam would be amazing.
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico, if there's any out there too. Those would be awesome. But I think just in general, travel nursing is kind of a dream. Stay tuned, we'll let you know if it's a dream or not. What are the must-haves that you'll be taking with you?
You and fishing rod. I love to fish.
Well, I'm definitely glad I'm going with you because I could never do this shit by myself. And then I think for my must-haves, I think it would just be like camera equipment, just to capture memories, Eventually, I'm hoping our dogs. This first contract, we're gonna leave them at home with family. I would love to eventually take them with us and maybe even get an RV, a nice travel trailer or something. Just take your home with you wherever you go. That would be amazing. What's next? What are the plans for our future?
Some rental homes, like Airbnb rental.
Investing into rental properties that we can rent out on Airbnb, VRBO. So stay tuned for that. That might be happening in the next year or so.
Future.
I guess that's pretty much it as far as our questions. Thank you so much for watching. Stay tuned. I'm sure we're gonna have a lot more travel nursing videos and you guys can follow along on this journey and decide if it's maybe something that you want to do in your career.
Don't forget to like, subscribe, share,
and comment below if you are a travel nurse or if you've ever thought about doing travel nursing. See you next time.